All right, 10 days before New Jersey Motorsports Park 24 Hours of Lemons race, the real hoopties of New Jersey, I'm going to install our new coilovers. No, they're probably not Lemons legal, but the car has raced 7 times, and we feel that with our residual value left on the car, we could afford to purchase coilovers. That said, installation will begin today, hopefully finish today, and I'll be able to do a couple other things. I have to adjust the linkage, which we installed last time, which we didn't get to really finish a video, but we'll recap that today. Let's take a look at the coilovers. It's not really an unboxing since Cooper already unboxed them, but we got the BC Racing DS series, which is a less of a linear curve on the damping and rebound and all that. So we are going to install these guys and see if we can't get the car on its wheels today. First up, what I want to do is put the tires on, measure the ride height, and then take the tires off, pull the shocks that are on now off, and then take a look at everything and see how everything matches up height-wise. And then I'll set the rebound, the spring rebound, and then I'll also set the damping. I'll start the damping 5 clicks from the softest, because I imagine we'll be going up from there. But if we start light and soft, we can feel what the car is doing, feel how it's handling, and then stiffen it up from there. Especially for Jersey, it's a pretty smooth track, whereas Thompson's bumpier, and depending upon the shape of New Hampshire, it may be bumpier, it may be smoothed out a little bit. Anyway, that's where we'll start. Tires on. Five 3/8 inches. All right, so I've got the front left side, driver's side, taken off. Camber plate came off, 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are holding that on. And we'll see how the new one fits. Hopefully the new one will mount directly into this bolt and that bolt, and we'll see how it goes. Here's the underside. So I'm gonna go measure and see how they compare. Here's a side by side of them. We have a much lower BC, so hopefully there's a lot left in the bottom there. So I'll start measuring them up and see where we're at. So I think the coilover should just drop out. Hopefully not too hard. I have the jack stand underneath it. The way I'm measuring this is from the top of the camber plate to the middle of the bolt, the top mounting bolt. You got almost 15.5, we'll call it. So I'm gonna lower it 1 inch. So I put it right just about, we'll call it 14.5, and then we'll match up. So I'm done with these. These go away. So I'll see if I can get this lined up the same way. So I'm gonna come down. And now to set the preload, you want to do 4 millimeters of tension. So basically, you want to spin this. Look, it's hard with the hand. Springs are so short. And then turn this, and only the big ring, till you could fit the width of this tool in between the two rings. One more. And there you go. I'm gonna tighten that up. All right. Same thing on this. All right, let's set the damping all the way to soft. That one's done. Supposedly there's 30 clicks of damping. Right now the coilovers look to be set up for soft. So, and on these, you could see one says front left and this says front right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on the driver's side and then that one on that side. Here you see the BC shock and the race lamp. Obviously the BC has to be raised, but what we want to do is measure to the threads the middle of the bolt. And we'll call it 18 and a half. Okay, so I got the front coilovers installed. I did not get the rear coilovers installed because I had a clearance issue. The coilovers for the rear are way too short, about 2 inches. So I had to put on the old Raceland coilovers. Here's the clearance on the front. I'm gonna come up about a 1/2 inch or so. We have a little bit of rubbing. I have to figure out where it's rubbing. Right now, that's the front. Here's the back. There's plenty of clearance here. I do have some rubbing marks. I have to figure out what's going on with the rears. The rears actually look okay. The fronts, there's a couple spots. I did take the car for a drive. It shifts pretty good. I still think there's a little bit more adjustment, maybe one more spline towards the passenger side I can go. Got into 4th gear, 3rd gear, 2nd gear, 1st gear, reverse. I have to build that reverse blackout piece for the shifter. It's way too easy to get it into reverse. But she ran great, a little tough starting up, but basically there. We still have a few axle bolts to put on, a few other things, make a list. Hopefully get that stuff done soon. Work's getting busy, race is coming up. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, tell all your friends. Thanks, bye.